Hello everyone and welcome to this week's product testing on a brand, a whole face of this brand. Well, I really shouldn't say a whole face. I've got products to cover my face though, and it's from a brand that I have never tried before and was alerted to because of one of y'all. You had seen that there was this brand that came out with a collaboration of a few products. A, with Sanrio, and then B, it's just supposed to be the most amazing mattifying blurring powder ever. So I was just planning on getting those powders to try out, or one of the powders to try out, because I'm pretty sure these are all exactly the same except a different shade. I'm not sure how much the shade is going to make a difference, but there's 3 of them and I got all 3 of them, okay? We've got number 1, which looks the lightest with Cinnamoroll on it. We have got number 2 in the middle with Pom Pom Pudding. And then we have got number 3, which is my boy Gudetama. Oh, and the brand. It's Perfect Diary. This is a Chinese makeup brand that was created in 2017, and they claim to be like the #1 brand among Generation Z in China, or at least it's been ranked amongst the top 3 brands. And then they've just won quite a few different awards about being the best new brand of the year. They got a Harper's Bazaar Beauty Award for Best Eyeshadow, a Cosmo Beauty Award, an Elle Beauty Star Award. I mean, so they're making a lot of crossover here, especially into the States. And I mean, hey, if they end up being good, they're good. So I'm excited to try them with you guys, and they were fairly inexpensive. Each one of these powders was $15, and then alongside of that, I went ahead and I couldn't resist getting a highlighter because it looks adorable. It's the Perfect Diary Stardust Diamond Highlighter Powder, and it's in the shape of a star. I mean, that's really the only reason I wanted it. But it's $13 to highlight, so not bad. And then I went ahead and got a kit. This is the 2020 Women's Day limited edition gift set. And the main reason I bought this, well, I mean, A, so that I could do a full face of first impressions on the brand, but also, it's a cat. I had no other reason. Like I said, except for the fact that, you know, then I'd be able to try out some eyeshadow and a lipstick from them as well. So, oh, and then I got 2 free little eyeshadow samples. These don't look like samples though, these look like the real deal. But I mean, I was also able to get some sort of a cart discount. I think I just looked up on Google Perfect Diary coupons, and I got one that got me a pretty nice discount. I think it was like 10 bucks off of everything. So I think everything in total was 60 bucks, which, I mean, considering the amount of stuff I got, I don't feel like that's horrible. I guess the one big drawback was just that this took forever to get to me. It took a little over a month. So I guess if you're in a rush, don't order from here. But I don't know, for these shadows, I picked out blue glittery star one. I don't know that I'll be using these singles today at all, but you know, I figured it's free. I may as well get something different. Really cute packaging. It feels magnetic, but I don't think there's magnets in here. I don't know. It's just kind of a chonky plastic. I mean, don't get me wrong, it doesn't look expensive or anything. I just think it looks cute. And I love cute things. And the other shadow is like a green and blue glitter thing. I have no idea. Ew, it's chunky, but kind of expected that. So, I don't know, a couple glitter toppers in case I ever feel like glitter toppering. I mean, not bad though. That's like not budging off of my hand. The worst angle ever, but like, look at that. Glitter's not going anywhere. That gives me hope. Okay, so this Women's Day kit came with a eyelash curler, which I never use, but I guess now I have one in case I want to try. It also came with a highlight, blush, and contour trio, so I can try out the blush and contour today with y'all. The lipstick is a red, right? This is a decently nice, like, feels weighty lipstick. It just looks like a really matte red rose, I guess. Smells like vanilla Play-Doh. And then question of the year, can I get this eyeshadow palette out? I'm having doubts. Come on, chins! I call upon you! Alright, so that was obnoxious. Oh, it says Discovery on this. It looks like the Discovery Channel logo. Oh, how strange. It's like textured. I don't know that I love that. So it looks like fur, and then it's got little kind of raised. Can you hear that? And then the front is a bit textured as well. A little rough on the leaves, and then smooth on the cat, and then the smooth shiny eyeballs. Well, either way, I thought the eyeshadows actually looked really pretty, and like I might actually use them. So, yay! I also like that these have like, you know, a cat theme to them, but then I think they meant for that to say teaser, but it says teased her. But, you know, scratcher, paws, dried fish, ew, but cats. All right, and then this highlighter powder, I think, didn't I say? $13. I got the shade 01. There's a few different shades you can choose from, but I figured this one would be the most different. It's a bit more underwhelming of a star in person, and it's kind of got some lumpies in the middle there, but still cute. And then what I really came here for are these powders. Look how cute. So you get the little brush in here, and then the packaging has the character on it, which, ugh, I really don't want to get rid of. Look how cute. But like, what am I gonna do with it? Ooh, it comes with a nice poof in here and a lid separator. Oh, fancy. A little cloth covering it up. Wow, how neat. And the brush feels nice and soft. It feels synthetic, but I prefer that, so no problems for me there. Look at Guerlain! They chose like a sports theme for his little background there. So cute. Kind of had a feeling that these powders were all gonna be, you know, they're different shades, but I had a feeling they were all gonna look pretty much the same in person. Oh my gosh, Cinnamoroll, you are my favorite! I know, you guys think Guerlain is my favorite. I actually love Cinnamoroll. I do love Guerlain, but just in a different way. So I mean, don't get me wrong, these powders are clearly all a little bit different. Cinnamoroll one is white, and the Guerlain one is ever so slightly deeper of a shade, but let's see if these even really swatch. So these have like a mesh netting in there. It reminds me of the Tarte Amazonian Clay foundation. Like once the powder is on your fingers, can you really tell that those are 3 different powders? Swatching them. I mean, these are hyper matte. They've got that really heavy duty silica feeling to them, but can you even see? I mean, I think they're gonna turn out pretty translucent. At least if you have whiter skin, I would imagine these would look pretty ashy on people who have even a medium or deeper complexion, but otherwise I would say you could pick your favorite character and just go from there. But okay, I'm gonna put on my base products. I haven't done that yet because I figured I would forget that I had ordered something and then put on something and then be mad because I have to then redo my whole face. So I'm gonna go ahead and put on base products, but that's it, and then I'll come back, we can powder, we can do up my cheeks, my eyes, my lips, etc. So I'll be back. All right, so base is on, aka primer, concealer, foundation. I purposefully chose a dewy foundation that I recently tested out so that we could really put one of these powders to the test. I'm gonna go in with Pom Pom Pudding because I just want to. As I said, here is that mesh netting you can see, so you can just have the poof on your finger, which I love, or 2 fingers. I do prefer 2 fingers. Oh my goodness. And then you just push. It's hard to tell since it's such a light powder whether anything is getting onto the poof. It has kind of a clean scent to it, I guess. And here, we'll zoom you in so that hopefully you can really see, you know, any shine on my face. It's not hyper apparent, but wow. Wow! That was pretty instantaneous. Hopefully you all can see that. I'll do half of my face with it. Wow! That really is like an insta blur filter for the skin. I think it ruined the foundation in my nose pores, but aside from that, I mean, can you guys see how much more shiny this side of my face is, and this side of my face is like a matte, but like a filtered matte? Whew! So that's cool. Dang. I mean, it doesn't feel like I'm putting anything on my skin. Like, it doesn't feel like a heavy powder or anything. So we'll see. It doesn't look like it messed up my nose pores as bad on this side, but I'm just curious to see if this lasts or if you have to continuously reapply this throughout the day. But dang. Okay, real life skin filter coming through. Not to mention coming through with the cute packaging. Love. So this is very exciting. Now let's crack on into this palette. I believe you can buy these separately. This is the Sculpting Glow Face Palette in the shade 02. So I'm gonna try and use like the lightest hand ever with this contour. I'm very scared that that's gonna be way deep on me, but I am willing to give it a try. So I'm just gonna very lightly, we'll do 3 little taps, and then, ooh, really nice clear mirror in here. That's nice. And there we go. All right. I don't think it's too deep. It could be if I used any more than those couple of taps or those few taps. Oh, like that. I think I just did maybe the residual on my brush and then that additional few taps was a bad choice. But looks like it blended out okay. So that's good. Gives you a little bit of wiggle room to make mistakes, because I know I make plenty of mistakes when I do my makeup on the daily. But okay. I like it. Now let's go in with this highlight. I will show you. I wish I could think of what, like it feels like a fake leather jacket. And then it's hyper glitter shimmer. Yeah? Do we see that? On the hand, you should really be able to see that. Just in case you're unable to see it on my cheeks when I apply it. But that's, I mean, it's pretty. It's just not my choice for a highlight look. See all that glitter shimmer? Hopefully. I can't tell my non-eyeglasses eyes. So I'm just gonna very lightly use my finger to tap this onto my cheekbones. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah. It's just a lot. It's just, that's so much. It really has to be a look that you enjoy, you know, glitter. And I do enjoy glitter, but usually more so on my eyes or very refined in a blush type of a thing. So maybe a strikeout on that one. But now for some blush, I'll go in and just do a few taps in here. Get that on my brush, and beautiful. A nice peachy pink, bright pop. Very, very nice. That's really pretty. All right, so I put on some brows, and now I'm gonna go into the eyeshadow palette, which, as I said, I'm very excited about. Here are the shadows. Just looks like a nice mix of warm, but like one cool tone shade, maybe a couple cool tone shades, but looks like 4 matte shadows and then some glitters, some satins, some metallic, you know, it looks pretty standard, but I think it looks really pretty. So I am going to start off in Paws down yonder and put this on a fluffy blending brush. I do believe I said, right, primed my eyes. So I'm just gonna put this in my crease, blend this out. It looks like a good amount of pigment right off the bat and blending very nicely. A nice creamy matte shade. I like. Then I'm gonna go in, deepen that up a little bit with ears here. A medium chestnut, kind of a milk chocolatey matte brown. And I'm just gonna dab this on the outer portion of my lid and then blend that into the lower portion of where we put in that last crease color. I mean, these look like they're blending beautifully. They've got a really nice amount of pigment to them, just the right amount where it is, you know, visible, but it's not so much that it completely is unblendable and unworkwithable. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in with a pencil brush into Silver Vine right here. I feel like have I heard of Silver Vine before? Isn't that like a type of catnip or something? I'm not sure, but I'm just gonna use this to even further deepen things. See if this is a good matte dark brown, because this can be tricky for companies to care to get right. But it looks like it's doing just fine. I'm really just penciling this into the outer portion of my crease, kind of smudging that a little bit, the excess inwards. And then I'm just gonna go back in with this fluffy blending brush and mainly dip it into ears again, but also put just a little bit of that residual silver vine on there and blend by placing this on top of that dark matte brown shade and then blending the edges of it outward into the previous two matte shades that we had put down. And I mean, that looks like it's blending pretty nicely. I'm impressed. Ta-da, not bad, right? So now to finish things up, I think I'm gonna do my classic gradient. I'm gonna do a scratcher. Maybe I wanna try out one of these like mixed glitter shades. So maybe I won't, hold on. I'm gonna do scratcher and I'm gonna put this on the outer half of my eyelid. See how this does, looks good. Looks like a pretty standard metallic, but it's got like that refined shimmer glitter that the star highlighter thing had to it. So that's kind of cool that the textures can tie in together, or that as a brand they kind of have that same look. I mean, that looks really pretty, right? I think so anyways. Then I think these types of shadows are meant to be used on your finger. So it looks like it's gonna be a taupey silver, or maybe that's just gonna come off as all silver. Let's see, I'm gonna try it on my hand first. Oh, yes. Oh no, that is just straight silver. Highly reflective silver. There you go. Okay, I'm glad I tested that. It's just not the look I was going for. It might have a subtle undertone of a taupey pewter, but not what I'm looking for today. So I guess to finish up, I'll just use this same brush in Cat Bell up yonder. Put this on the inner half of my lid and then highlight my inner corners with Goat Milk. And here it is with mascara. I love the mascara in my eye. Okay, I love the way that turned out. It's very smoky, but like in a natural neutral way. I like the micro shimmer from those lid shades, and just overall I think it looks really pretty. So now, last but not least, I'm gonna go in with some lipstick here. I hope this isn't too drying because it is colder here in Minnesota right now and my lips don't need any drying out. But let's see. I'm not used to using a square tipped bullet, but it is going on quite silky. And it is nice that it's slightly rounded, so that really hugged my lip quite nicely. So not bad. I don't think it has like a hyper matte look on my lips, at least not right now. I think it just looks nice, and I think my makeup looks nice overall, truth be told. My skin just has that filtered look. I think the thing I like the least is that highlight on me, but that really is just a personal taste, personal choice type of a thing. Otherwise, I think the look turned out really pretty. I am far from mad with it. All right, so there you have it. There it is. There's the look. I'm excited to test this stuff out with you guys today, see how things go. It's a bit of a I mean, when I ordered this stuff, it was still really hot out, so I was very curious to see how this powder was going to keep my skin matte. So hopefully I can work up some oils in my skin in this cold, dry weather here. I mean, I doubt that'll be too much of a problem, but we'll at least be able to see a little bit if this powder ends up mattifying my skin. And in any case, I am excited to do so with you all. So I am gonna go and live my life, and I will be back in just a second here with those results for you. Ready? Ding! Hello everyone, good evening, end of the night here. Would you believe me if I told you it's been like a little over 9 hours. I'm gonna say 9 hours on here just to keep things on an even note, but it's been like 9 hours and maybe 15-20 minutes. I haven't reapplied this lipstick. Now granted, it's not like I was eating anything crazy. For dinner I just had a protein shake, so like straw insert, that's it. I didn't have to worry about, you know, lips going around a sandwich or anything, but it barely looks like there's anywhere on this lipstick, and it pretty much dries down. Like, I can't rub my lips together right now, and yet my lips don't feel dried out. It's one of those things where if someone offered me a lip balm, I would probably accept it purely because I like the feeling of lip balm on my lips, but I don't need it. My lips don't feel dry. So that's pretty cool. I mean, I doubt, yeah, I mean, you still get a kiss transfer, but dang dude. And the foundation, or I suppose the powder on top of the foundation, my foundation is still, it got dewy. You know, the powder didn't keep me matte all day. Far from. And as I said, this is a very dewy looking foundation. So it would have been hard, I think, for this to work all day, but I am curious to see if I can reapply both the powder and the lipstick. But before I do that, also just checking in, the cheek products still look like they're there, and it doesn't look like the eyeshadow faded like at all, not even a minuscule amount, so that's really great to see. So as I said, I'm not planning on wearing this makeup any longer. I just want to see how you know, things reapply over themselves, just in case I wanted to touch up the lipstick. Let's see if it gets clumpy or anything. Nope, that worked great. And then I'm just gonna use the little fluffy brush for the powder this time, just to see. Why the heck not? Yeah, the powder, it really does. It has like a clean, fresh shampoo scent to it, which, I mean, it smells good. I would rather my face products didn't have scent added to them. But let's see if this like Insta Shine takes away. I know, you're very jealous of my English. Yeah, I'd say so. Do the forehead. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, baby. That touched up fabulously. I mean, it looks like I just took blotting paper or something to my face. That looks great. It doesn't look cakey, nothing. So that's really good, and it has felt really light, really silky smooth all day, and so that's great. You know, it didn't make my foundation feel heavy or anything. So yeah, there we have it, my friends. I don't know what more I can tell you other than I'm pleasantly surprised. I personally, you know, when I hear, Galileo, you like my face today? Oh, mommy's so happy to hear that. You know, when I hear, and I think when a lot of people hear, cheap Chinese makeup, they think cheap, probably not great makeup. Yeah? Like, maybe it'll look cute sitting on my dresser, like I like the look of it, whatever, but it doesn't perform well, doesn't look great. I'm gonna say that is not true with this brand, at least from the array of products that I tested out. The only dud was the highlight, but I've still got highlight on my cheekbones, nice and strong. That's purely a personal preference on whether you like a glittery highlighter or not. It wasn't a bad product, it's just not my cup of tea. But the makeup looks great. I really am. I am very impressed. I'm very excited to have these powders. They have cute packaging with the Sanrio collab, and also it works really well. I'll probably put one of these in my purse for touch-ups on the go and everything. And then especially the eyeshadow palette. I think those are the things I'm most excited about, are the powders and then the eyeshadow palette, because these are my kind of colors and they just applied so creamy, blendy, smooth, dreamy. They were great to work with, and I mean, it's got a cat on it, so kudos from me and my feline loving heart. Thank you to the viewer out there that recommended, or at least requested, that I tested out these powders. I hope you see this video and you enjoyed seeing them put to action, that, well, the powders and other products. I hope it was helpful for the rest of you guys too. Maybe you want to order some of this stuff. Maybe it'll be a good Christmas gift for somebody coming up, or I don't know, just a nice treat for yourself. Like I said, it's inexpensive and looks like it's working for me, so that's great. I really am. I'm very shocked, but happy to report. So thank you guys so much for watching. As always, please let me know any other requests you may have or recommendations down in those comments below. You can also let me know if you enjoyed the video, found it helpful, whatever the case may be, by giving it a thumbs up down below. I would really appreciate it. And it's bedtime. If you're new here, you can go ahead and subscribe. Tap that notification bell down below. Oh yeah, and hey, hi, hello, how are ya? Subscribe, notification bell down below. Become a member of my casserole family here on my channel. I'm not always this incoherent, but some days I can't make a promise. I can't make any promise. Why am I struggling so much tonight? Anyways, I would love to have you here on my channel. I hope you enjoyed this video and enjoy videos to come. Please do stick around if you would like. I hope you guys are all doing well. And as always, I hope you guys are all doing well. I really just need to stop. And until next time, stay well until then. Bye guys!